Hello there everyone, this is Mark III and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Oh my, it's been a little bit, hasn't it? But yes, welcome back. To be honest, I was planning to do a video for this series on Sunday, but sadly, life had other plans. Trade diesel for bread? Sure, I've got fair chunks, I'll buy 2 of them. So yeah, it's like I was going to be recording, but then it's like calls like, where am I? It turned out I actually had a shift at work that I didn't have any idea of, so I went to work instead. So Sunday wound up being a MechWarrior Online. Not that I mind really at that, but it's like a bit of a whoopsie kind of moment. Plenty of those. I'll buy some chicky chicks as well because we have a slight situation going on. But yeah, it's just like Captain of Industry is one of those ones where I was hesitating a bit more getting back into it because like they'll know I've been gone for a bit. And what will I do? And we had plans and all that stuff, and it's like we're back now. And I do have a slightly more concerning question, which is why you saw me just buying food. Unknown settlements. Can't explore. And that's this. Pop Dye Salvation. You know the whole like low food reserve thing? Running this game forward a little bit to build up some more supplies and build out the pier a bit more. People started dying. Let's all see. Can we do? We can do a food saver. Need an advanced captain office. We can actually upgrade the captain's office. I will activate that now, though. The first tier of it. We are saving maintenance. Anything else I can do? Water saver, reduce farm, and we don't have a water issue though, do we? Because I'm trying to figure this out. People are dying, and apparently they have been for a little bit. My population has dropped a fair chunk, so I've lost like 300 odd workers at this point, and I don't know why. Water. They are a little bit low on water, actually. I mean, I plugged the water into the system from here, but it's running on its own. Yeah, this is running on its own thing. So it shouldn't be having... Wait, you're empty. Why are you empty? Why is the pipeline empty? I'm trying to figure this out. You are empty. Why? Mind you, you are a long one. You go all the way down here, but the fact is, you shouldn't be empty. Oh wait, you don't go anywhere. That's why. That's why you're empty. You don't actually connect in. Whew, I thought for a moment, I was like, hang on, did I mess something up basic really long ago? No, it turns out I was just being a bit mistaken. Yeah, this is the primary pipeline here, and that's full. And how's the water's doing? The water is... I think I wove these things a bit too together. That is a lesson I learned, and when I do another island, I am going to be a bit more careful of that, like interweaving everything a bit too tightly. Sure, it looks great and all that, but it's like a bit of functional space helps so much trying to figure things out. Anyway, I did order some more chickens. We do have chicken carcasses. Are we processing that? I don't think we are, actually. Sorry. Sorry, there are other things I was going to say as well, but chicken carcasses accepted by a food processor. Chicken carcass plus water plus salt. I think salt might... No, we have salt. What am I on about? Chicken carcasses are being stored. I'm not actually making anything with them. Okay, so I need a food processor, which will run off that, plus the salt is nearby as well, it's just over there. So we can jam this in like right here. We don't need the chicken carcasses for anything else, let's be honest. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. Right. So, I was in the middle of reconfiguring my coal supply, which is a whole other issue. Actually, I'm not. No, that's a lie. It is a massive issue, actually. And I got sidetracked by the fact my people are dying. Don't worry about the tree harvester. Get rid of that. You have mine donations because I've actually moved that, so this one's there. So I need to move this. I need to adjust this. It's like there's a bunch of stuff that he's doing around here. In fact, you know what? Let's just do it quick because we aren't running all of these. Let's turn you on. Let's turn you off. These three can be scrapped immediately. So yeah, I am also looking towards like doing the proper smelting array kind of stuff too. So that'll get sorted. This needs to be moved because the storage is right where the edges of this quarry is aiming for. But to get the digging in progress again, so I actually have a decent coal supply. There's also the fact this is actually hitting the limestone as well. I'll leave that be for the moment because limestone is not quite the thing. But I will also install... Let's go for the mid-low tier ones, and then we'll upgrade this to higher tier stuff as we need to. So you are a primary output of this mine, but we are also going to be producing these guys as well. And this is just so that the trucks don't have to go too far in what they're trying to do. Right. 1, 2, 2? Yes, 2. Okay. And you guys are dropping off to a set over here. I know this is looking awfully convoluted, isn't it? It's just like, hi Mark 3, sure you have things you're trying to do, right? It's like, yeah, but it's like, at the same time, I'm also being aware of like, vehicles need to get up to this thing to park properly, sadly. And this is not quite as priority as what I'm doing, but it's like, I get distracted. It has to be a U shape, there it is. So I'm going to do this actually right now before I lose track of what I'm trying to do. I'm going to tell you to ignore... No, it's F. There it is. Ignore the fact you're blocking that, because that will have its own connection in the form of this one over here. Or it would if I was actually playing. This is the other thing. It's like trying to get back into it. Things seem to have broken a fair bit. But there we go. Okay, right. So that's all set up. This is going to be taking in coal. Coal. Yes, you can tell I'm slightly rusty. Coal, you take in dirt. Actually, no, dirt is less common. You take in stone, and the last one's going to take in dirt. And then this is going to be set as export routes here for these 3 products. So I can do that. Truck can deliver. Trucks cannot pick up cargo. And because those are the inputs that can't be put elsewhere, because that is how I worked out for this area over here, like deposit, stash loop. The iron mine is in much better shape, even though it's also depleting, as you can see. But this one is like, I've been digging holes to get the last bits of coal, and it's going that way rather rapidly. So this area is kind of getting close to being done. I also have no idea what this area is here, this like cross area. I feel like I designated it as something or other, but I have no idea what for the life of me that is. It's just appeared. Or something. Anyway. this is also why I was hesitant to come back. I knew I would have some kind of issue, and it would just like be like, Anyway, you're there. Angle you up to get at the actual coal layers, like so. Then you are not quite at the level of that bit there. I have actually created another way down so that vehicles can get at this area, like pretty well. So vehicles can get up there. This has actually been shored up, so this is now stable. You can see I've extended the wall a little bit, so it's not collapsing now at this point. But I will also, I guess I'll weave in another little bit here as an alternate route there. So that'll do for those for the time being. I'll let them do something. Right. Anyway, something I noticed in that quick glance around earlier. I am full to the brim of animal feed. I'm not using anything like as much as I should, and I feel that's gumming up the works quite a bit, which is why I want to do something with these ones producing chicken. That's what I was doing, chicken. You can tell I'm distracted, can't you? Let's put 3 there. Cool. We do have a water supply here. That might be an issue actually with these buildings going in now. So because this will be tapping off the fire line as well. Let's actually do something sensible and actually deal with that first. Turn on water saver. Maintenance, that's been bouncing back and forth a little bit with our coal supply, so that might be an issue, but anything else we can turn off right now? Not especially. I'll leave that be. I will, however, upgrade the captain's office as well. And that is a priority order to get that upgraded so we can do a lot more efficient stuff. Good. Animal feed, we have increased the number of chickens. And we did just order in some chickens as well. So we'll do that. Just try and get that going. We do, of course, need the salt and stuff as well, but that's going to be coming in from here. I just have to be careful not to jam up my trucks as well. Give me a sec on this as well, please. Okay. We have ourselves a solution. Who am I kidding? It's not a solution. I still need to get back to the root cause and trace that, but at the very least, we will start to use our chicken carcass surplus as I very quickly use Unity. Again, some kind of tool to do this would be very handy. But then again, it's like, are we meant to do this in bulk? I mean, would it incentivize us to do it more frequently if it was made easier to do? Now that I do not know. At the very least, we shall deliver them delicious meat. Yes. The meat of the chickens. We won't be reducing any more meat for a little bit. There's still... I have to hunt down every single piece that's not been boosted and do it. But we'll get meat, which is going to be delivered straight. I have actually quick built the market and storage to handle meat deliveries as well, so that's sorted out. Though there's still the question of what to do with the entrails that are going to be popping out too, which is going to be meat trimmings, So meat trimmings, that'll be popping out. And we can use that for compost. If we had flour and salt, we can make sausage. We're not making flour, though, I don't believe, actually. Flour? Producing a mill... What am I on about? We are making flour. We are making bread. Now look at all this massive backup of animal feed into this hopper here. It's a mess. I don't know why that's happened. It's not jammed up the farms, either. Otherwise, this would all be backed up, but there's no backup in here, so it's not that. We caught this before it hit a critical mass. Clogged up the... Actually, I can unpause you, can't I? Because there's ready stocks of all of that. But we are making flour. That's going into bread. Bread was actually one of our best products for quite a time. We had a ton of it, but it's like, it's all disappeared. But yeah, we are making flour. Flour is going into water. There's no slack in the flour production, but there's also no excess wheat production either. So what I'm thinking is, I might just not have enough farms, flat out. But we do have this massive area here that's being cleared diligently by a couple of diggers. So we could actually start to lay out farmland over this way. So I've got plenty of real estate here to try and do it. And of course, there was that suggestion, I think a few episodes back at this point, like a good approach to this is like level this area, build it out, grass on top, massive farm area. Now this is also looking like it might be a farm area as well. When all this industrial stuff gets moved into this area here, that looks like a potential farm, but we need it sooner rather than later. Which looks good for this because it's close to the water. I can hook it into the existing feeds over here to the food processing area, or I can do a new processing area. I just have to get past these industrial plants I've put into place. Oh, there is a feed line from over here. What level are you? You are level 1. This can be accelerated. And it can be connected to from this side here with no issue. That's a plan. That's a plan for some more food. Go away starvation messages, please. I don't know what to do with you just yet. Something else I'm thinking that might be a good idea is... Our truck supply is doing okay, actually. How's oil? Oil is okay. The ship is away right now. How are the derricks doing? You're actually pretty full. One thing that I did when I realized we were having a bit of a tree issue was I prioritized steam to run off the gas supply rather than stop shipping. So I shouldn't do that. I should let that keep running. But nuclear power, I think, is probably going to be a good option to try and sort out as well. Though the problem is that we need to get a uranium mine sorted out. We don't even have the tech for that yet, do we? Will nuclear power solve all my problems? Probably. Maybe. Oh, actually, sorry, we do have... My apologies, we do have nuclear power. We don't have the upgraded nuclear reactor, but that's fine. What we need is a better power supply than what we got. Well, not better supply? A cheaper to run supply, I guess you could say. Now, with a nuclear reactor, we could start using electric boilers. So the question is... Enrichment plants. Get built by power infrastructure. An enrichment plant, a nuclear reactor. This requires... Is that fuel rods? No. There are solar panels, actually. Which I could do if I was making the actual solar cells. That might be an issue as well. Solar cells. There are more options for power. Solar. Steel plus silicon poly plus glass. Silicon poly? I don't think I'm making that either. There's so many things I could be trying to do. And my factory's not set up properly for it. Multi-silicon... Okay, I am making silicon polymer. I'm guessing that's what that is. I am making some silicon polymer, and it's being made over here, leading into our tier 2 maintenance, I believe. Yeah, there it is, silicon poly. In fact, we've got a backlog of silicon poly. Because we're not fully using it. I could rig up an overflow of that silicon poly and start converting solar cells. That wouldn't be the worst idea at all. Get some solar cells sorted out. It would mean I'd need a priority splitter here. That wouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, not so long as I've got the Unity to build it. I'm using Unity for everything right now, jeez. Yeah, I'm using Unity for everything. I'll just prioritize that so that it won't get taken away from maintenance, which of course last thing I need is another maintenance crash. Okay, so if I tack you around here, you will do the production. Oy, oy, oy. So many little projects I'm trying to get to do, and it's like trying to focus. I'm trying to. I think I'm rushing a bit, actually. There it is. Steel, glass, solar. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. And if I'll just put a little storage to hold those when they come out. And then we'll actually be able to start doing some solar power. So, hey, look at me, I'm actually going green. I'm going to start trying to get some free energy because, you know, energy is good. And if I can stop my people dying, that's even better. Doesn't change the fact I think I need more farms, flat out. But the short-term solution to that is probably going to be this, which is only just starting up. No reachable designations, that's because this needs to be finished. So quick build that, let the rest get built in its own time. Right, we're going to sit here and watch. The carcasses are being delivered, the water's being delivered. All it needs now is the salt. Which is called feeding here. It's only got this, which is like 24, but there's only like 3, so not much. I should have done this much sooner, if I'm going to be honest, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, there goes another batch of population going down. I didn't want to see that. I did not want to see that. Stop starving, please, people. Pretty please. Stop starving. This is bad. This is really bad. Is there any kind of glut going on? Maybe? Something I will do is upgrade the conveyor links massively. Like bump them up to top tier. Just try and get more supplies through, but there is more supplies coming through. The trucks are starting to deliver to the population. People are getting some food, at the very least. Yeah, look at that, there's fruit coming in. It's starting to bounce back a little bit. Maybe I think I was just unfortunate and I had a cycle of the farms tick through where everything was a bit too low. No, I want to actually make sure these guys are running. Did I reprioritize food buildings? I think I did. No, I didn't actually. Ha! Well, I am going to prioritize you. So, the sooner I get you guys sorted out, the better, really. So yeah, just process up those chicken carcasses we've got into nice, delicious food, please. There we go, food! Yes! We have us some food. Actually, we've got some already in stock there. Meat trimmings, of course, we can't do anything with, but it's like, you know, that's fine. That's fine. No place to dump products. That's okay. You've got coal. I will actually upgrade you. I should have built you higher tier in the first place. And maybe that's actually not enough. Yeah, I'll just quick upgrade you at the same time, just to make sure. I feel so directionless right now. It's a sign I have been kind of away from this one game and its projects a bit too long, I think. And in fact, I think I need another thing to empty that out faster. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. You're going to be going like this. Then over there. And there we go. So a connection actually over the walls. So I think that's maybe the first one I've done like that. And of course I built out the wrong tier of material. Whoopsie. I will do that again. Up. There we go. But yeah, I feel like this one has been a very reactionary kind of video. But this is also the one that I want an alert. Notify if below 25%, because coal, very important, so I need to keep that going. So not enough workers, ignore that. Harvesters, ignore that. Low storage, I know it's low, but that's because we're building up a reserve right now. The diggers are rapidly chewing through the rock, but that's also kind of why we need this area to be ready to go sooner rather than later. I need to get the walls finished and laid down over there, but at least things are stabilizing now. We've suddenly back up to like 4 or 5 months of food supply, but that just tells me I can't keep accepting being at that level. I need to have a better food system going. There is one last thing I wanted to do, kind of, before this, though. Why are you guys not working? You're full on... You're full on light oil. You guys are... Gosh, I have to relearn these systems as well. Yeah, I'm cracking that. I'm converting the light oil up into that. Why are you guys so full? Why are you full on that? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't have that sitting in your tank. Unless flat out there's something missing. Priority out along here. No, there's nothing missing. It's just they're sitting because some of these guys are full of nafta. But the nafta connection is all good. So okay, so nafta isn't being processed fast enough now. 6 doing 12. I'll do. No, that's also producing a bunch of nafta. These guys are cracking down nafta to gas. Are they all working? They are all working. Okay, I'm not cracking nafta fast enough. I've got like 2/3 of the array down here, and I've got like maybe 1/3 of the array up here. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so need to unpour some of this stuff as well. I'm tempted to just turn the entire array on, to be honest. But the problem with that is we need people for it. So I think I will allow another 2 to come online. So yeah, another 3 there. And that should help me balance this thing a bit, get more cracking going on. Because I do need more cracking going on. Just need to make sure I've got enough of this. I'm running at like maybe half capacity on this, so let's get another one of these in as well. Just make sure it's all going. Okay. I think we stabilized. And that is actually half an hour, so it's like, yeah, I was thinking of doing some other stuff, but then it's like, the game's reality came a knocking, and it's like, hey, you've got stuff you need to focus on. Maybe residential there. One last thing, though, I think I should do, really, is... I'm thinking of removing some of this. Like, it's cool having the trucks having to go back and forth, but the thing is my logistics keeps getting bogged down by everything being spread out the way it is. And one of the big ones is actually fuel coming from over here to the system for the power plant, which for my infinite wisdom, I put over there. I feel very stupid about some of my placement choices actually in this game. I'm not going to lie about that. So I'm going to do is actually create a pipe. My first cross-map pipe. Well, no, that's a lie. I've done a bunch of cross-map pipes before, but that was to the farm area. No, this one is a cross-map pipe taking fuel from the system over there. Oops. Now, the issue is that, of course, I want vehicles to be passing as well, so I need to make sure I got transport connections available for that, which won't block like diggers and things trying to get past. So I'll build one there. I've now got to ferry past all this stuff. Jeez. I build another one here. Okay. Then this will run along the edge of the settlement, really over this way. It'll thread past this slot. And I think I'll build one here. I mean, this is my first big cross-map pipe set, isn't it? Really. So get under that. Then, oh wow, this is a mess and no mistake. Build another pipe, another bridge there. I'm trying to think of where I'm trying to send this stuff. I think I'm going to accept that one's going to be an issue. That was going to be an issue. So I need to get it past, like, here. Like that? Sure, leave it like that. Okay. And I'll just quick build those because, you know, it's 1.5 a pop. I'm okay for Unity stockpile, so I want to make sure these passing points get done. And I will quick build the pipe as well. But, again, in my infinite wisdom, I did not design my systems to do this. Okay, there we go. Last bit. Right. I have vehicle crossing points to make sure my diggers and cutters and things can get wherever they want to. I may have accidentally cut and scrapped half the pipe and have relayed it. But, you know, that's just one of those things. But we do have a really long pipe now that can deliver fuel directly from the fuel refinery over to this one over here. So that will cut out a lot of vehicle trips trying to ferry fuel back and forth to make sure that the power plant is being supplied. Of course, it also means that fuel gas won't be available for other purposes too, which might be an issue. Yeah, that, you know what? If I'm going to do a big thing like that, let's err on the course of wisdom, or something suitably impressive sounding, I should probably say. And I will make sure that we have, rather than output of the direct storage tank here, it'll connect to the splitter point over there instead. So this way, for now, I will prioritize it, but this way we can easily rebalance a little bit if we need to make sure fuel that's going in here is actually being filled up steadily. No place to drop products. What are you trying to drop? You're trying to drop off stone. That's because these are not really built to handle much by way of that, so let's make sure, because this is a high priority thing, let's make sure there's priority 7, these guys. These guys get emptied as a priority. I mean, what are you guys? You guys actually have massive storage, far more than this. But you are on priority 6. So yeah, these guys will be priority 6 as well. Make sure these guys continue to drop off their materials. And that will take care of anything short of like... anything short of the limestone, which will just get shipped off whenever it needs to be. What are you guys mostly full of? Mostly full of rock, actually. That might be an issue, actually, because there's a lot of rock to be dug out here as well. Ah, well, but we can address that next time, when we're not dying and hemorrhaging workers and things. Which we're not anymore. That is still actually ticking back up now. On pause. I will quick deliver you to get you finished. Oh, mine is exhausted. Oh, it's you as well, actually. We didn't quite get all of the coal. Looks like a good 2 layers there. Well, you see, I mean, we're running out of stuff, and I had to do this because this corner was like holding stuff up. I still need to move this guy, actually. But this ramp of coal getting into the quarry actually needs to be sorted out. So I should have planned the quarry a bit better as well. I'm not going to lie, a big part of me actually wants to restart and apply what I've learned. But at the same time, this map was intended to teach me about the game, and it's definitely doing that. It's definitely doing that. Anyway. That's enough of that. So you are quite full, actually. Are you having trouble letting out all your fuel? I don't think you are. You are not quite full. Okay, I think you're flowing okay, but just to be safe, I'll upgrade this pipe to max as well. Just to accelerate fuel output a little bit. Make sure there's no pipe bottlenecks getting involved in there. We've got sulfur, we've got a decent supply of naphtha, so this salmon's doing fine, but I do want to re-engineer a lot of stuff. But I can't because it's functioning and I need the function, essentially. I will also put you on a priority so that you are getting supplied, because let's be honest, we do kind of want to get more reliable / renewable power sources to help out when we can. So solar power might be a good thing. Anyway, enough of that. We are back in captive industry. And I've not burned my place to the ground yet, so I count that as a success. Ignore the many deaths. Also, the tree harvesters continue to complain. I'm not sure what else I can do about that. Maybe the ratio of planters is off. Because I do have plenty of planters going around doing things. I guess I'm just not tending a large enough area, really. I said this area's not really been planted completely either. I don't know. Anyway. Enough. We haven't died. We're back up to 6 months. We need more farms. That's not stable enough. It can apparently wind down sometimes, but we do have more farmland coming online as well. Or we have space for farms. Anyway, yeah. This has been Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Sorry it's a bit of a rambly one, this one, but it's like, you know, I was trying to figure things out and make sure I didn't lose too many people, and I think that's done okay. Of course, I mentioned need the fuel gas over here because little things like this spot here run off it. So this is my concrete plant. So there are places that need fuel gas, not just the power plant, but actually, if I tell it, no, it has vehicle export allowed, so that means it will actually, vehicles will come and take fuel gas out of this, as long as it doesn't go below that keep full thing there. So that's okay, actually, that's okay. That is supplying to other places. See? There goes the vehicle now doing that. But yeah, enough. Finish. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel. You guys have finished again, haven't you? Yes, you have. Gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. And I'll catch you all some other time. I do love me a good factory game. In fact, Happy Aether was suggesting I try a Factorio with warp mods on it, which is a bit of a way to shake things up. I'm curious about that one, actually. I'm looking into it a bit more. Anyway, enough rambling. Yes, we're done. See you all later.